What's going on, YouTube? Kelsotano here. We're playing Moko. I have been so addicted to this game. My wife and I have been playing nonstop. She's actually surpassed me in levels. She's been grinding like crazy. But yeah, I've just been really addicted, and as you can see from the thumbnail and title, this is my perfect mobile game. Is it perfect? No, but for me, it's the perfect mobile game that I've been looking for a long time. I'm going to get into why it is that for me, why you should play it, and some of the things that I'd like to see them add on in the future. Firstly, it's really easy to hop in and hop out. If you want to just play for like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, you can do that. You can go to any of these locations here. I've only unlocked some of Chapter 1, but you get these daily jobs, right? And it's not like normal mobile games where it's a list of dailies that you have to complete, and it's kind of overwhelming. With this, you actually get daily jobs every 3 hours or so, I believe it is, and you can hold up to 10. So it really helps kind of take that pressure off of like having to complete them all at once. You can kind of just hop in throughout the day and complete them. I've hopped in every once in a while, like on my lunch and whatnot, and completed them. So I have this daily here. This has been a really great, kind of middle between phone game where I can just hop in and hop out, but then also when I get home I can sit down and actually grind for a while if I want. So that's really the main thing that has really stuck out to me so far. The fact that you can hop in and hop out, but then also play for hours and hours and hours if you want to, right? I also really like the sense of progression. I like that you're, constantly unlocking things, leveling them up with different, what are called chaos cores. So basically, when you go and you're playing, you defeat some monsters. Each monster has a chance to drop what are called chaos cores. Typically, they're not going to be with these little guys that I'm seeing here. Alright, and so I'm at a different place here that I think will have a better chance of dropping one of these cores, so I can show you. There's also an event coming up here, and that's something else that I really like, is that there's always these different events going on throughout different maps. I probably should have changed my loadout, but it's alright. Throughout these maps that have different things going on, right? So you can always kind of rotate, and typically that's what I would recommend if you're really trying to level up and kind of maximize your time. One is doing those daily quests, but then also kind of checking the map periodically, or the maps as you're playing, to see which maps have different events going on. With bigger monsters that will drop the chaos cores and give you some better XP, because the higher level monsters also will give you more XP as it drops. So you want to try to maximize that time. Come on. Oh, here we go. And I actually didn't do much, so it didn't really give me much. But a monster like that is typically what would give you... Oh, here we go. Overcharged heavy charger. So these purple enemies are what you want to be looking for, and so this is actually a really fun part of the game. Is you start to kind of all get together and bunch together in what's, some people call it a death ball, some people call it something else, but it is just so fun. Oh my god, I hate this loadout that I have right now. I'm just trying to level up. And that's the thing too, like, because there is an XP cap, and so if you hit that cap each day, the only way to get XP is through projects. Oh, here we go. Ugh, no chaos cores. So I did get chaos shards, which levels up the battle pass. And then I've actually completed the battle pass, and so you still get chaos core or chaos shards, excuse me, and every, I don't know, I think it's like every 50 or something, you get additional XP or additional chaos cores from that battle pass, even if you've finished it. So, oh, here we go. All right, so I just got a chaos core finally, so I can show you guys what that's like. Oh my god. If I had my actual loadout that I typically go with, this would not be a problem. But all right, so, and this is, I like this too. You can return back to your house or your apartment or whatever you want to call it at any time. Just hop back. So here's the screen where it kind of shows you what projects you've done, how much XP you've gotten, and then the chaos core as well. So then you open it here, and then it randomly, ooh, nice. I really like the speed shot, so that's awesome that I got that. It randomly selects one of your, either your weapons or your passives or your gear. But yeah, so really like that. I really like all of the weapons so far. My favorite is probably the Techno Fists, and then I really like the multi-zapper, and let's see, multi-zapper, the vitamins, and I like a lot of them, but pepper spray is really cool too. And then as far as passives go, so here's the passives here. Vampire Teeth, that gives you healing when you do weapon attacks. I really like this Unstable Laser too. And that's the fun thing about this too, is you can kind of mess around with different builds, figure out what works for you, what you like. But what I like about it is that the projects kind of force you to try out different builds to see what feels right, and then you might also learn that you hate something. Like I really don't like the baseball bat. I still need to level, do my projects there, and I want to like the Staff of Good Vibes because I am a healer and cleric at heart, but it's not the greatest. So I did just unlock this though, Medicine Ball. It's more of a melee healing weapon, so I haven't really tried that out yet, but that might be something to kind of mess around with. I want to figure out some type of healing build, healing/tank build, I guess. And I'll probably make a video on that as well, just because, like I said, I am a healer at heart. But yeah, I really like a lot of them, and they're all different, and they all coordinate with the different passives and gadgets and stuff. Next thing, which actually probably the biggest piece of why I like it compared to a lot of the other mobile games that I've tried in the past, is it's completely free to play. Absolutely completely free to play. That you can't pay for any resources or upgrades or anything like that. The only thing you can pay for is cosmetics. So that's like unheard of in the mobile market, right? So that's really, really awesome. And then I mentioned the battle pass earlier, and so like I said, it's completely free to play. So even if you buy the battle pass, you're only buying the skins. So you see how it says premium here? You're only buying the battle pass skins. I actually didn't buy the battle pass until I unlocked everything free, right? And I got all of this stuff, all of these XP, these gear tokens, these chaos cores. I got all of them free to play. It even says free right there. It's awesome. But then some of the cosmetics you can actually get free to play. So there is this free gacha, which it was actually it levels up, I think, or something, but it used to be cheaper than the 200, but you can get this by like you saw in that free battle pass. There were some tokens here. I've already claimed it. But then also throughout the world, there's different chests and everything that also has some gear tokens, so you can use that for the free stuff. So that's super cool as well. So even if you want to be completely free to play and not purchase any cosmetics, that's completely fine too. You can get some free stuff. Actually, the outfit that I have on right now, except for the mask, is completely free to play. So, and my mount is not. But as far as customization goes as well, you can also, there's different hats that you get. These were free. All these were free. This was not. Or you can just rock, regular style here. But you can change your hair color. You can change your face around. So lots of customization, which is cool. Different emotes as well. Yeah, as far as free to play goes, I mean, I this day and age, with the way that the video game industry is, this type of monetization is absolutely unheard of. So it's amazing. I suggest everyone try it out for that reason alone, and just see if it kind of vibes with you from a gameplay perspective. Something else that I really like about it is how community driven it is as well. Like I said, I mean, earlier about the death ball and how people are always just bunching up and hunting these monsters together, right? But if I actually only have two friends right now, but if some of my friends were online, I could just hop in. I have 3 friends now. That's awesome. If my wife Madikins was online here, I could just hop in and join her on a hunt. We could join a lobby together as well. So that's really awesome. There's also these chats that people can put in their lobby code and kind of group up that way as well. I would like for them to add a little bit more to the multiplayer aspect. I would love for them to add some type of clan system or guild system one day. A lot of other Supercell games, I think actually most other Supercell games have this type of aspect, so it'd be really cool if they added that in the future. So here's a little bit more of some of the items that I prefer. This bow is awesome. The pepper spray does a lot of AoE damage. So that's what's really cool, is you can kind of, whatever you vibe with. If you typically like some melee builds and you want to get into that action, you definitely can. But like me, I'm typically in games, I'm typically like kind of your mage or your distance character, and typically more of a healer. But so I really like the Technofists and the bow that lets me kind of do damage from a little bit further away. So something else that I really like about it is the controls are really simple and easy. It's pretty easy to control your character. That's kind of my issue with a lot of slightly more action-packed mobile games, is it's the controls are usually hit or miss. But this one, super easy, super fluid. Something that is kind of a bummer is you can't manually aim. It's all auto aim, so it's not really a problem in like some of these types of encounters. But when you get into some of the rifts, which are kind of like dungeons with some higher level monsters, or in PvP specifically, it does get kind of annoying if you are trying to specifically hit a different target and it shoots something else that's maybe just slightly closer to you. So that's my main critique with it. I know that a lot of other people in the community are also feeling that way, but other than that, feels great, super simple, really enjoy it. Another thing that I really like about it is actually the PvP. So there is PvP that unlocks when you hit, I think, level 15. And then there's Lone Ranger that you unlock first. And you'll unlock each of these like throughout a set of missions that you do. But singles, there's doubles, and then Big Party, which I think is 10 people on a team. And then there's, some other higher level things that I have not unlocked yet. But I do really like the PvP as well. And yeah, I think this is the build I was rocking. And so we're talking about free to play earlier. PvP is also completely free to play. It's I can't even believe it, but it is completely free to play. Everything caps at level 15, and you can't, like, even if you're the highest level hunter in the world, you will still be on the same playing ground as someone that just hit level 15. So that is awesome. But here in PvP, I'm in singles right now. See. I'm not the greatest, as you can see, but it is really fun to jump in and know that, you know, if I continue to play, I will get better by just playing the game, right? Instead of feeling like I have to pay to progress or put in like a ton of hours to, you know, just even compete with people. Oh, there we go. Just pick these up, see if that'll push me over the edge. Nope. Alright, so we got second. That's pretty good. So happy with that. But yeah, and it gives you XP as well. So if you're like, I don't really feel like farming just in, you know, PvE, you can just farm in PvP if you want, until you hit that XP cap. But that does bring me into my some of my critiques. So I'm actually fine with it because typically I don't have a lot of time to play compared to some people. Some people have like all day to play. But I, like I said, work a full-time job and do other stuff besides gaming. So I'm fine with the XP cap just because it doesn't really affect me too much. But I know that that is a critique that a lot of people have, that they want to be able to just keep farming monsters even after that. So how it works is you start every day with a 4 times XP, and then 3 times, 2 times, and then normal. And then once that's completely depleted, I think it's, and I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, I think it is 60,000 that you get each day. And then once that's done, you don't get any more XP dropped from monsters. So like I said, for people that, you know, maybe have 2 to 3 hours to play a day, it doesn't really affect, because I think, I mean, I've played a couple days, like 3-ish hours and still not hit it. So, you know, unless you're playing more than that, it shouldn't really matter. But if you do hit that cap, you still can do your missions, you can still do your projects, and this, I mean, these give a ton of XP. So if you want to just keep grinding, do that to keep getting that XP. I mentioned earlier about the auto aim. That is one of my critiques that I have. Hopefully they'll add this in the future to where you can maybe turn on a toggle to be able to manually aim. Not sure if they will or not, but it is something that has been a little bit annoying for me every once in a while. Something else, like I said, I am a healer at heart. I play D&D as well. I'm a cleric. I love healing in games. I love being that support character for my team, for others. As of right now, at least from what I've messed around with, and again, I need to do a little bit more testing with the medicine ball, but not a whole lot of really great healer builds. Damage is kind of like what you want to go for, and some kind of self-sustaining heals for different rifts and stuff. But you know, hopefully they'll maybe tweak that a little bit in the future, add some extra stuff to make them a little bit more viable. But like I said, right now it's kind of damage focused for a lot of these encounters, at least for, and again, there's a whole other side of the game that I haven't even hit, which is elite hunter. So when you hit elite or hit level 30, you unlock the elite hunter program. I am level 24, so I still have a ways to go, but there's a whole separate side of the game, so I could be wrong on those builds and whatnot as of right now, but yeah, that's just what I'm seeing as of right now. But like I said, guys, I am obviously really enjoying the game. I think even just for the simple fact that it is completely free to play, you should at least try it, see if the gameplay kind of vibes with you. If you like grindy games, if you've been looking for something to pick up and play throughout the day, you know, a few minutes here and there, and something to grind later on when you get home. If you like games like Diablo, like Warframe, Diablo Immortal, I don't know, even gacha games, because I know a lot of times gacha games, there's grind involved and people tend to like that. If you like those types of games, try this game out. See if the gameplay vibes with you. It's, I mean, completely taken over my life right now in a good way. I love it. And I love it. I mean, I get to play with my wife. She's really liking it as well. So definitely try it out. I believe that you still need a code to get in. So it has launched globally, but you need an invite code to access. So I think that that's still the case. I could be wrong, but go to the Reddit, go to their Discord. People are always giving out codes, so find them that way. I found it on Reddit. I'll definitely be making some more videos on this because I'm enjoying it so much. So have a great day, everyone.